Alright, everybody, what's up? It's your boy ICD Hinton. Right now, we just gonna take a little live look at some hoops. Live look at some hoops right now. First off, this camera getting ass today.
As if that's going to help. There's no question that it impacts.
LeBron still an emotional wreck. Oh shit. Grizzlies and Rockets tomorrow, followed by Celtics and Jazz. That's a doubleheader on ESPN tomorrow. Right now, UNC is up against their state rival NC State by 7 points. For anyone that didn't hear the news, Wake Forest beat Duke by 12 points in that by 12 points in two overtimes. North Carolina currently is last in the ACC. They have never finished any season in NCAA history since the North Carolina program started as last in the ACC. So right now, this UNC team is at an all-time low. NC State, on the other hand, they are a 17-10 team. However, they are nowhere near. I mean, they are not. They're just at 500 in ACC play. North Carolina nowhere near 500 in ACC play. Neither one of these teams are ranked, and it looks like UNC is gonna run away. It looks like UNC is trying to run away with it. Now, let's take a look at another channel. Let's take a look at some more games. So, at the Chesapeake Energy Arena, you got Oklahoma hosting Texas Tech. Texas Tech is another team that fought their way back in the rankings along with Michigan and Michigan State, who weren't ranked for about a couple weeks, almost a month, if you will. Texas Tech is down 11. Um, Texas Tech has the strongest season record, has a stronger season record, and the stronger conference record. But currently, Oklahoma's in the lead. In women's action, Maryland finished off Purdue 88-45. Also in women's action, Northwestern finished off Ohio State. Northwestern ranked 14th nationally. That was a 14-point W by Northwestern. 23rd ranked Princeton finished off Pennsylvania University 80-44. What a freaking malarkey. And the Oklahoma's and the Oklahoma Sooner scoring continues. And Texas Tech just made this a 10-point game. There have been a lot of I gotta say it. There's been a lot of upsets lately going into March. Just in this last week of February, there's been so many ranked teams that lost games that they easily should have won. I mean, tonight is not really that because even though Oklahoma isn't ranked, you gotta remember, just because you're not nationally ranked doesn't make you a bad team. Hundreds of D1. There are hundreds of D1 college basketball programs. Top 25 in the nation. Just because you're not on that list doesn't mean you're a bad team. Um, Following this game on ESPN2, San Jose State will take on Utah State at 11 p.m. as scheduled on a guide. Um, these are the Big 12 standings. Texas Tech 9-5, Oklahoma 6-8. Kansas State is dead last in the Big 12. Kansas and Baylor are tied 14-1 in Big 12. West Virginia 7-8. So half of the conference is winning in conference play, half of the conference is losing in conference play, and Oklahoma is in the middle, but they're in the losing half. Well, actually, not even losing half. Sorry, three teams winning, and the rest are losing. 20th, nationally 20th ranked West Virginia also has a losing conference record. See what I mean? You see what I mean? Just because you're ranked does not make you an absolute threat. I think that's the reality we have to come to, especially now seeing all these upsets by ranked teams. Texas Tech hopefully not the next to be one of those upsets, but let's see what happens tonight. Oklahoma refusing to be within double digits of the Red Raiders.
But only 25% get treatment.
Well, guys, I am a little shocked. Well, very shocked that Duke took the loss to Wake Forest. I think this year's Duke team is a little diminished. Um, I have to say, holy shit. I mean, but I have to say, the ACC has been full of upsets lately. The Louisville, Florida State game, you know, the other day was a very good matchup. Right now, Memphis is taking on SMU. And right now, they're on break. But on CBS Sports Network, after that, is Colorado State and San Diego State. So we got some Mountain West action going on. San Diego State, 26-1. Their streak was broken by University of Nevada, Las Vegas.
Fix it.
Right now on ESPNU, Tulane and Tulsa. Some AAC action going on in men's hoops. Tulsa is 18-9, 10-4 in conference play. Tulane is 12-15, 4-11 in conference play. And it is clutch time in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And Tulane just basically tossed it out of bounds. 1:08 to go in this one.
Exactly the opposite of what they were looking for in that possession. That was the ball deflected. Look at that.
I kind of like those Tulane jerseys, I'm not going to lie. The green, yellow, and blue. It's giving me like New Orleans vibes over there. Oh my gosh. Really giving me Mardi Gras vibes over there. I would totally cop those Tulane jerseys. I'm not even a Tulane fan, and in women's basketball, not to expose myself, but in women's basketball, I'm a UConn fan. Men's basketball, I'm a USC fan. So really, I feel like it would be kind of technically disrespectful to like UConn if I wore that Tulane jersey, but these Tulane jerseys are just spicy, bro. Like, you can't tell me a nice pair of sneakers with that would be a pretty attractive outfit on a good day. Like, you can't tell me that's not a fact. Enough of the bullshit. And speaking of which, sheesh. As soon as I say the word bullshit, this fucking cable box starts lagging.
They won 2 in a row. Trying to get out of the last place in the American Athletic Conference. They played inspired here tonight on the road. Solid defensive retreating and finish with a no scoring since the 3:05 mark here. Jordan spinning, falling down, takes to the dribble, they find him.
And Tulsa is ready to wrap this up. Hopefully Tulane could come back quick. A pass from to the outside. So there's a blocking foul. It's not a shooting foul, and Tulane's not in the bonus, so they won't be taking free throws in consequence of that. So they're gonna have another possession. So they're gonna have another possession with less time on the clock to try to at least cut down this lead enough to win the game. Baylor defeated Kansas State. Dayton defeated G Mason.
26.6 to go. It's a 2-point game. Timeout set. They had to score quick.
Tulane takes a timeout after desperately scoring just now. That layup was supposed to be a miss, and one of the Tulsa guys actually tipped it in. Look at that. Look at this. Would you take a look at this? There were 3 Tulsa guys tapping that ball as it went in the rim. Everyone just trying hard to get a rebound. That is not playing team basketball right there. You basically just asked to be up by 2 points just now. I mean, if that is a technique, it'd be a hell of a smart one because Tulsa's been in the bonus, and now both schools are in the bonus. So, what Tulsa would probably do here is milk the clock and hold the ball until Tulane fouls and they shoot the free throws to wrap it up. Steal off the inbound. What every team thinks in this situation. Not too many teams do it though. Collegiate or professionally. Looking at these American American conference standings, Cincinnati is on top of the standings. 25th ranked Houston is tied up with them. Tulsa wins tonight, and they are in a 3-way tie for the best conference record. If not, they are 10-5, 1 game ahead of the 3-way tie between Wichita, SMU, and Memphis. SMU and Memphis are currently facing off against each other right now. So that tie is going to be resolved soon. And Wichita State would be the only team left with that record for now. Oklahoma is up 62-46 against 22 Texas Tech. 2:24 left in the second in that period. And that game looks like Oklahoma is ready to wrap it up. Let's see if Tulsa's ready to wrap this one up. That free throw puts them up 3 points. They missed this next free throw. All Tulane has to do is get the rebound, take it down for another bucket, preferably a 3-pointer to get the fastest tie. But with this much time, you might just want to get 1 layup in if this free throw misses and see if you can get that desirable difference. Well, that didn't happen. Another 4-point lead. Another basket by Tulane, not in. And Tulane is charged with another foul.
Young on the cut. And Hightower had it. here down the stretch tonight, right?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun and answering runs back and forth. Tulsa, a game so important to be tied for first
And Tulane misses that bucket. I mean, Tulsa misses that bucket. Tulane's going to try to take it down. And that's all she wrote. Tulsa beats Tulane. Tulsa is tied for the best AAC record.